Hi, I'm Patches, one of the sisters of Four Sisters Rice. And we have a rice farm in Louisiana where we grow the best tasting rice. I've grown up eating and cooking rice all my life, and I'd like to share with you just how easy and healthy rice can really be. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're doing a barbecue chicken bowl with Chipotle dressing. So I'm going to start by drizzling a little olive oil into my pan, about 1 to 2 tablespoons. And I've got about ½ a cup of chopped yellow onion. My heat's on medium-high heat, so I'm going to add the onion to the oil in the pan. And we're just going to saute these onions a little bit until they get a little clear and translucent. So just a couple of minutes. I give it a stir. Let that cook for a minute. It's gonna make a great lunch. Super easy. This serves about 4 people in a bowl. So now I'm gonna add about 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. I'm using the pre-minced garlic. You don't have to do that. You can chop your own if you'd like to. You could even use garlic powder if you would like. I'm also going to add about 1 teaspoon of ground cumin and about ½ teaspoon of chili powder ground. Okay, so we're just going to give this another quick stir for about a minute. So also, our onions are still continuing to cook. Now I'm going to add 4 cups of chicken broth to our onion mixture with seasoning. Get all those seasonings off. Okay, and I just used a prepared chicken broth. It's really simple. It's something that you've got in your pantry probably already. I know I like to keep some chicken broth and beef broth in my pantry. Easy to grab. Pretty much all the seasonings you're gonna already have. So I've drained some black beans. It's just a full can of black beans. Again, you could use any kind of bean you want. So I'm gonna now add this to this mixture. And we're gonna do 2 cups of rice. So it's the usual for when you're cooking rice, it's always 2 to 1. So I'm just gonna give this a good stir. We're still on medium-high heat, so I'm gonna let this come to a boil. And once it comes to a good rolling boil, we're gonna cover it and let it simmer at the lowest setting of your cooktop for 15 to 20 minutes. So I have here 4 thawed boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I have them in a gallon Ziploc bag to make it easy to marinate. They need to marinate about 30 minutes. So I'm gonna add to this Ziploc about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And I know everyone knows, don't ever put raw chicken on a wooden board because that would have bacteria and germs. I've got about 2 tablespoons of lime juice. Add that. I've got about 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. You can use fresh chopped garlic. I'm doing the cheater version of the pre-minced garlic. It's all about quick and easy. Right here I have about 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. I've got about ½ a teaspoon of ground chili powder. Also gonna add about 1 teaspoon of salt and about ½ a teaspoon of pepper. So the Ziploc makes this super easy. You can actually do this the night before, and throw it in the refrigerator in the Ziploc and let it marinate overnight. But you do want to let it marinate a good 30 minutes at least. And we're gonna put this on the grill. We have the grill set at 400 degrees, and Peter usually cooks that about 7 minutes per side on our grill. You want it to be about 160 when you take the chicken breast off. So if you need to use a meat thermometer, if you're not familiar with your grill, that's fine. Or if you're doing it on the cooktop, if you don't have a grill, or in the oven, just keep 160, that's your magic number. So our timer just went off for our black beans and rice mixture. And just check this, it smells so good. Yum. I have a Chipotle mayonnaise here. You can make your own, and you can find the recipe for that on foursistersrice.com. Or there's lots of really nice store-bought options in the salad dressing aisle or in the condiment aisle. So just for a little shortcut, check that out. So we're just gonna top the end result with a little dollop of this. So now I'm gonna take the rice and bean mixture that we made earlier, and I'm gonna start by putting that in my bowl first. And then we're going to put the chicken on top of the rice, and then we're just going to use whatever toppings anyone wants from there. We've got lettuce, romaine lettuce, we have corn, avocado, cherry tomato sliced, Monterey Jack cheese, and then of course our Chipotle mayo. We're going to top that off with a little fresh squeeze of lime, and voila, there you have your bowl.